and welcome to our next video in our Coach, Care, and Connect series so that you can work out anytime, anywhere, and everywhere. I am Coach Louise and you are joining me on our Family Friday workout. I am with my husband Steve back behind me, and today we have a 15-minute superset strength workout that we're going to do along with you. All of our work today is going to be for 30 seconds, and then we will take 15 seconds of a rest, and we're going to finish with a really fun cardio I go, you go set. Steve, are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
You think so? As far as equipment is concerned, if you have 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, that is great. And if not, you can find something around your house like milk jugs or water jugs. If you're doing this with kids, maybe some soup cans. Or if you're anything like us, we love to visit all of our local breweries and cannot wait till they open again. But they also happen to be delivering beer right now. So we have a couple of growlers filled with beer that are about 3 pounds that we're going to utilize for our weight today. Just make sure if you're doing something like that, that the cap is screwed on, because it is precious cargo if you ask either of us. So we are going to start warming up all together, and then I will explain our workout as we go. Before we do that though, I'd love to hear from you in the comments who it is that you are working out with today. Is it also your spouse who has been drugged to do this? I know I told Steve that he had to do this with me today. He begrudgingly looked at me, which he's probably doing now. And I just told him it would be like no other day, just listen to me and do what you're told. So anyways, let me know who you're working out with, and then let's start our warm-up. So everybody's going to start with knee hugs. We are going to alternate bringing your knee up to our chest for a total of 10 repetitions. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this bring you back to your track days?
A little bit. A little bit.
8, 9, and 10. Next up, go to a wide squat for me. Put your hands out in front of you. We are going to squat down and we're going to row. So pull your arms towards your armpits. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and push your chest forward. And here comes 2. We're doing a total of 10 of those together as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next up, let's get our heart warmed up and just do a little bit of skipping in place. Steve's a lot taller than me, so his head is probably cut off on the screen, but that's okay. Let's go 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you are either going to start with Steve or you're going to start with me. If you're starting with Steve, make sure you grab those 2 weights that you have, and I'm going to explain to you what your 2 movements will be. So Steve's going to come down to his knees. He's going to grab one of his weights, in our case, our growler here, and he's going to press that weight up and above his head. If you're using dumbbells, I want you to just grab that one dumbbell and hold it on the ends and press it up and over your head. You'll do that for a total of 30 seconds before switching to our next move. Steve will stand up. He's going to hinge over at the hips, and he's going to do an alternating row. So he's going to pull up towards his hips, not his armpits. We're going to stay out of that area today. Pulling to his armpits, alternating one side and then the other. Good. He'll do that for 30 seconds. He'll get 15 seconds of rest, and he'll repeat those 2 movements a total of 3 rounds. If you're with me, we're going to do a wide squat and then walk into a narrow squat, or more of a normal width, wide, and then normal, back and forth for 30 seconds. Our second movement will be a deadlift, alternating legs, or fancy term is a deadlift. We're just going to hinge over like we're a teapot. So I'm going to stand up straight, hands are to the ground, and I'm going to tip over like I'm that teapot, switching legs. Good. And we'll do that back and forth for 30 seconds. Again, a total of 3 rounds through. Okay, get ready. I'm starting the timer. We have 10 seconds and then we will start. Start with Steve and on your knees if you're going to, otherwise with me, and we'll start in a squat position. Okay, here we go. Countdown of 10 seconds. You can't see the timer behind me. I know I'm in the way, but it will beep and let us know. Here we go. I'm going to squat wide, squat narrow, or really just my normal squat stance. Good. Steve is pressing that weight, growler in our case, full of precious goods, up and over his head, coming down even with his chest, middle of his chest. Good. Great job. We've only got about 5 seconds left. There we go. Okay, Steve is going to transition to standing, holding onto both of his weights, and we are going to get ready to hinge over, alternating legs. And here we go. Good. Gently. If you're with me, you can have that back knee bent a little bit and pressing your foot almost like you're trying to kick the ceiling, which I need to do, otherwise I'm going to mark up the walls and then Steve's gonna have to paint. Good. All right. Oh my gosh, my balance is not there today. Okay, we've already gone through once. Steve's gonna go back to kneeling with that one weight, and I will start in my wide squat. And we'll get ready, listening for those beeps. Here they are, and here we go. Now, if you're with me, if you can get your arms moving along with you, that will help to increase your heart rate. Your heart is a muscle, just like everything else. Good. How you doing, Steve?
I'm good.
Good. All right. It's kind of fun to work out together, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Okay, we'll switch over. Steve will come to standing, alternating rows. If you're with me, we will alternate that teapot tip over. Good. Get ready, and there we go. It is fun to work out together. I am typically kind of a road warrior. I like to run, plug in my headphones, and run on my own, clear my mind. But lately, we're spending so much time at home together. It's nice to spend some quality time, like working on our health together. Okay, I think we're on to our last round, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I can count and talk all at the same time, thank goodness that beeper's behind me, otherwise they'd be all lost. All right, get ready. Overhead presses and wide to narrow squats. Good. Make sure that when you're squatting, that your chest is up nice and straight and your eyes are looking forward. We're not hinged over like we are typically with our deadlift that we have next. Good. Keep it up. Okay. Last round of 30 seconds of work, and then we'll explain what we have. We don't have to explain anything, do we? We just switch. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, get ready here. And hinge or row, wherever you're at. Good. We've got to be almost, if not more than halfway done. When we hear those beeps, we've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take a little break, grab some water, and then you're just going to switch. If you were doing legs with me, you're going to do arms, so you'll grab weights. If you were doing arms with Steve, you'll switch and do legs. All right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. don't know if I trust myself with that beer, so I'm gonna grab my dumbbell here, hold on the ends, and overhead press. Meanwhile, Steve is going wide to narrow squat. If you were overhead pressing, make sure when you get to the top, you squeeze those elbows together, full range of motion. Well, don't squeeze them together, but lock them out, pretty close to it at least. Good. If you could squeeze them together, that would be talent. Good. All right. Steve's gonna do his tip overs. I'll get ready for my alternating rows. All right. Hinge over and row. If you're rowing, remember to row and pull towards your hip, not your armpit. Good. Steve and I we're coffee drinkers, not tea drinkers, aren't we?
Yeah.
So tip over like you're a coffee pot if you're in our house. Good. Keep going.
Pouring lots of coffee.
Yeah, we have been pouring a lot of coffee. We seem to be drinking more coffee at home than we do at work. I think because the coffee pot is so accessible. It's easy to grab it. Good. Rather than having to go out to a coffee shop at the office or depend on somebody else making it for everyone. Good. That's okay. Then we just have extra energy to do these workouts.
That's right.
With our whole entire Anytime Fitness family. Good. Keep going, everyone. Okay, 15 seconds. We'll get ready to row if you're with me. And tip it over like you're that coffee pot with Steve. Okay. Get ready. And hinging at your hips. And pull. Now, when you pull, if you pull with a wide grip, or if you turn it and it's a narrow grip, doesn't matter to me today. As long as you're doing the movement, that's all that matters. Good. Steve hasn't fallen over yet, has he? I'm not watching. Good. Okay, I think we are on to our last round. So I'll come down to kneeling. Steve will get ready to squat. And here we go. Overhead and down. Good. It is actually really tricky to do a lot of our workouts on the carpet. It is strengthening our ankle stabilizers, that's for sure. Good. Keep going. Three, two, and 1. Okay, 15 seconds, and then we have our last 30 seconds of work for this set, but we're not done yet. Okay. And you both are hinging, and I'm rowing. Steve is tipping over. Good. Keep going. I hope some of you have our family-friendly playlist on in the background. It's pretty kid-friendly, but I like it too, even as adults. Good. I think there's some oldies in there. Okay, we are taking a 30-second break, but Steve and I are going to show you our next moves because you're going right away. So we're going to come down to the ground. Grab one of those growlers, hun. And you guys come with me, us, I guess, and put your knees in the air, your toes in the air. One of you has your weight, whether it's that soup can, and we are just going to, here we go, alternate, or rotate, I guess would be better, all the way around. Good. This is tricky not to spill. Good. How are you guys doing at home? I know we have to social distance and not get too close to each other in public, but we live together, so I think it's appropriate to be close. Okay, next move, come with us. 15 seconds, we're gonna get ready to do a high plank, high five. So everybody gets into, I'm gonna have to do it on my knees, I'm running out of room. High plank, and we are going to act like we like each other and give each other some high fives for 30 seconds. Good. Since we're not in the gym or clubs, we haven't been able to give people high fives in so long, so have fun with this. Good. Knees or toes. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're done with round 1. Back to leaning. We're leaning on each other. Isn't that cute?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna throw you off and go the other way this time. There we go. Good. We don't want to be done with our workout and be lopsided.
That is true.
Good job. And around. Great. You guys have 7 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, get ready for that high five plank. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Knees or toes. You can always start on your toes and drop to your knees if you need. I would rather have you be in good form, having a flat back, rather than compromising that and hurting ourselves. Good. Speaking up, I catch myself cheating. My bottom's up in the air. Good. 6 seconds. Okay, last round, everyone. Grab that weight. Backs to one another, toes in the air. And 3, 2, and 1. That way this time. Okay. Good. Oh, the faster we go, the dizzier I get. We don't want to shake up our beer. We probably should slow down a little bit. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last set of high five planks. Get set up, knees or toes, straight backs, and act like you like each other one last time. Good. Seconds down, 20 to go. Down, 10 to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Timer tells us that we're done, but we're not. Okay, we're gonna end with a little bit of cardio, something called an I go, you go. So Louise goes, Steve goes, whoever your 2 people are. And we're going to do a ladder of jump squats. So I will do 1, Steve will do 1. I will do 2, Steve will do 2. We're gonna go all the way up to 5, and then we're gonna go back down the ladder together. So jump squats or regular squats. We're gonna do I go, you go. You guys ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
I don't have a timer this time, so I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Like most things in our relationship.
Sure.
You ready? All right. Jump once, and then Steve goes and does 1. Good. And then 2. 1, 2. Now you do 2. Good. He's a good listener. 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Take a break while the other one goes. 3, and now 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. You're really close to the ceiling. Good. And here comes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Steve's up. Good. And back down the ladder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Picking it up. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. How come you're not smiling as much as me? 1. And
Now I am done.
All right. High fives. High fives to all of you guys at home. Thank you so much for joining Steve and I. We had a great time. We will see you all Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time.